if you're interested, keep watching, because I'm going to show you how I made these two bow types. Okay, this one's a little bit more work, but so I'll show you this one second. This one is easier. Now, okay, decorate it the way you want to. I recommend doing the whole tube. This one I just used a Sharpie marker. You can paint it, you can, you know, do whatever you want to do with it, with however you want it to look. Just do that. You can Dylusion ink it or whatever. Stamps, whatever you want to do. Then once you've decorated it, you flatten it out. And I measured, because it's 10 centimeters and I wanted it, okay, so I measured 2 at 2 centimeters, and then the remaining is 6, and so I just divided that in half and made myself a guideline again. 2, 2, and half of 6, so 3. So 2 at 3 and 2 at 2 centimeters. And then, where did I put my scissors? There they are. And then I cut those out. Okay. So basically, oh, I had another piece. How did I do that? Right. First you want to cut one of them in half like that. And then, don't cut it yet. Okay. You place it the way you think it'll look good. Maybe even just like that. Hey, that looks like a heart. You could make a heart like that. One idea leads to another, blah blah, keeps going. Anyway, yeah, place it so you think it looks pretty good, and then glue it with your glue gun or whatever glue you want to use. And then this one that you just cut, wrap it around. Okay, I am having trouble remembering how I did it, I guess. Right. Yes. Okay, so wrap it around. And glue that in place. For the first one that I made, this one that I made, I just taped everything. So don't do like I just did. Before you actually glue anything, oh yeah, and that was the other thing. So yeah, before you glue anything, make sure you have it the way you want it before you start gluing anything. So put all your pieces together and then glue it. But to fix this one, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bend there and then glue that. So the back of these are not going to look good. But I'm sure that you could make it so it's neater and does look good. And my glue is getting cold again. But, okay, so, yeah. You get the idea. I'm not going to struggle with it too much longer, just to show you. And then the other piece, this is one of the 2 centimeters. You can either cut it or just kind of bend and angle it, or you can cut it and glue both pieces. And I did this to the ends. And then attach that to the back. Probably won't let me glue it, but I'll try. And I put it the other way around, and I should have put it upside down. So we'll try that again. Okay. Now for this one, I cut both. I cut it, and I made one shorter than the other, and I taped them so that they're both facing the same way. If you do it this way, then one will be facing out and the other will be facing in. And of course, if you want to, you can decorate the inside too, or leave it. I left it, obviously. And so, yeah, if your glue or your tape or whatever you're doing will work better than that, I'm sure. And then you can just sort of fluff. Just sort of make a better thing. Okay, so that's that one. This one, this was like a mock-up or a test one, so, and the first and only one I've made. This one too is the first, and this is the second that I've made. So anyway, I'm sure you can improve on this design. So yes, right. Okay, so flatten it out, cut one end, fold it over to the middle, fold it over, and then cut that off. Okay, so you have a little piece like this. Round off the corners if you want to. You don't have to. And then make yourself a divot, I guess, or just, and you probably want to be more careful to put it closer to the middle than I just did. But anyway, just make yourself a thing, and then cut a small piece off your thing and wrap it around. You could even do like this so that it's thicker. Okay, so that again, only one side's going to look good. The other side will have the glue and all that. The glue or the tape or whatever you use. Okay, my glue gun is cold again, so I'm just going to use tape to show you. So basically, yeah, you just tape it together. I'm sure you can do a prettier job. Okay, now, for the thing, those guys, you take what you have left, fold it in half, right, you only need half of it. So, okay, so you have this, then cut, leave yourself make sort of like it looks kind of like a pair of pants. Leave yourself a little here, and then you can manipulate it, just fold it until you like the way it looks, like so that it overlaps or that it stays separate, whatever you would like. Okay, so just play with the bit that you didn't cut all the way through. Just play with that bit, folding it until you have something you like the look of. And do that triangle thing at the bottom again. You can cut one shorter. I think I'm going to. I like it when it's shorter. One is shorter than the other. Adds more interest. Okay, got one shorter, and then attach that to the back. So this one's a bit different, as you can see. They can all be different, or they can all be pretty much the same. It's up to you, however many you make. And then just kind of fluff and roll. And you can sort of do that to the middle too a little bit. Just kind of, whoops. Probably don't want to do what I just did, but anyway. So there you go. You could even like fold that way and then like that. You could cut it in half again and just have one. Like you probably don't need both, but I kind of like it with both. Both layers, both. So anyway, there you go. There's a bow. You can put this on a homemade wreath, or you can put it on a gift. You can put it, you know, whatever you usually put this kind of bow on, you can put it. And I just did this real quick so to show you. So I mean, you can make it fancier and take your time and measure things, you know, better and make it neater and nicer. But anyway, there's the idea. I hope you enjoyed, and if you make some, have fun.